500 likes for these 5 scary ghost videos that will freak you out. According to the publishers, it said that this next investigation was going to be just a friendly Friday cuddling night, but it went wrong. What is a Friday cuddling night? Oh sorry, that's the wrong sheet. I thought we were talking about that other special day event. Don't worry about it. The publishers actually said that it was just going to be a regular house haunting investigation. So what? Did they run out of gas on the way to the location and lose track of where they were, so they ended up eating each other out of hunger? You have a wild imagination, my child, and a scary one, to be more precise, but that's not what the outcome turned out to be. Instead, they reached the house safely, no one was eaten luckily, and they interviewed Michelle. Now that we have reached a corner, who is this Michelle guy? Seriously, dude, since when is Michelle a male's name? This is the lady who owns the haunted house. How unexpectedly terrifying. Michelle looks as if she had already gone to hell and had a chance to fix her life by reliving it again. This is how miserable she looks due to her demonic house hunting experience. Now, of course, you want to know more, like how did she end up there? You mean how she ended up in hell and then was blessed with a second chance? Because that was just an example. The story started all the way back in 1998 when her friend did some dark magic in front of her like a show-off, and ever since, both started noticing some scary weird phenomena. In Michelle's case, it escalated to a whole other level, as no matter where she lived, the demons followed her, and they turned her life upside down with shadow figures' appearances and shape-shifting jinn to delude her into thinking it was someone real. Here are Josh, Rocky, and the third guy. As the investigation went on, they heard some knocking, footsteps, and, best of all, some clear laughing voices. The voices even asked them for a one-night stand. Even a 30-year-old virgin wouldn't accept that offer. But at the end, a wrestling match took place in the neighbor's house and got so heated that one of them used a gun instead of a steel chair.
Is there somebody in here with me?
Did you hear that?
Sounds like footsteps out there in the hallway, don't it?
Right behind me. Like in the hallway here.
How long have you been following Michelle? Does this have anything to do with what Michelle did when she was a child?
Can you hear that sound?
Yeah.
So careful now.
The hell is that? One, you're not scared to do anything to the children. Show yourself to us.
Are you attached to Michelle?
It was right behind me.
Did you just set our device off? Oh.
Hold on, listen.
Are you trying to make yourself known now?
There's a voice.
Mm-hmm. Something was walking right behind you. Is that a growl?
Yeah.
Does that like sound like something hissed? Did you just hiss at us? Listen, so far we've been pretty nice. You need to do something right now because we're about ready to make you leave. Whoa.
What the hell is that?
What was
Something just like scratching the walls and hit my
That's
side.
what the boy
It hit me
was
right in the
talking
side.
about. I heard it. That's what the boy was talking about.
Right here. Whoa. Can you touch me again, please? Real light on my shoulder, 2 taps.
Stand there. Are you scared of me? You hear that?
Oh,
It's back
whoa,
here.
whoa, 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 whoa.
Is that you, Sean?
No. I think it's from, like you said, it's coming from the.
No, it was in
Living
it
room.
sounded like it was coming from in there, that one.
Oh.
You hear it?
Mm-hmm.
You see the camera just flicker?
Mm-hmm.
What the hell was that?
Just touched me.
Go towards it. Don't walk away from it.
Can you tell me your name?
There has been a lot of murder and stuff. What the is he? Was it a gunshot?
Turn right on East 10th Street.
I couldn't go over all the details, obviously, but I tried to cover up most of the events. But here's the catch. Some of you may ask, why didn't she ask a priest to bless her house? How stupidly predictable. Do you really think she didn't use that solution already? The priest said, sorry ma'am, I got dinner at 12, so I can't accept your offer. Plus, this house is screwed beyond blessing. In fact, your whole life is screwed if you don't find a solution quickly, because I got another work shift as a clown. Lewin is a faker. Oh, so you're going to start the introduction with full heat. That's not so inspiring. Wait, just there, I didn't finish my sentence. Lewin is a faker because he told that lady he would end her suffering once and for all. But instead, he kept the source of all problems alive. Now it's getting confusing. What suffering are you talking about? And who is the lady Lewin has promised? And where is my meal that I ordered 2 hours ago? Now can you, the viewer, answer my last question? Can you find me the delivery guy? Then don't expect much from me when it comes to your questions. But if we are talking for real, the lady is someone who has dealt with scary paranormal activities in her house after acquiring the doll, which her family inherited her and has entrusted her to keep it safe for as long as she is alive. I think that was the plot, if the translation was accurate. If the doll was possessed, why would her family put her in this troubling situation? Because that's what family does. It's all about family. I don't know who had the stupid idea, but she had the doll. Until Lewin decides to rescue her and take the doll with him, the queen may accept his proposal, and they could become a happy married couple. Unfortunately, that wasn't part of the script. To put things into perspective, what was so off about that doll? Well, Timmy, that piece of trash they call a doll is like a modern emo teenager on TikTok who has half of his face tattooed and tries to play a stupid, fancy, depressed character. It seems as if the next video is a journey of horror. Don't get too excited. Lewin kept the doll in what looks like a backyard basement, and the dude who cleans up his pool stated that he was experiencing some scary events, from running out of money to knocking sounds and bangings. He called it a cleaning day and resigned. Lewin called up his useless friend for help, and it turned out that doll can teleport.
Esse tipo de coisa não pega na rua. E desconfie se for uma pessoa que você não conhece te dá algo.
Ah, irmão, vou ter que dar uma verificada. À noite eu não entrei. À tarde eu dei uma olhada.
Eita, pega, mano.
Você viu? Você viu? Tô falando?
Caraca, mano.
Você escutou?
Aham. A câmera embaçou, irmão.
Você viu? Você escutou? Você gravou tudo?
Caraca, sim, mano.
Parece que tem alguém aqui de baixo.
Irmão, tem alguém aí dentro, Luan.
Tem alguém aí? É você, boneca?
Ai! A pega, mano.
Eu vou entrar.
É a boneca, Luan. Cuidado, irmão.
Não tem ninguém aqui, Júlio.
Mas como não, irmão? Cuidado.
Pode filmar isso aí.
Ó, barata, cuidado.
Aí, ó.
Você vai entrar lá? Eu não vou entrar não, Luan.
Nossa, que fedor, mano. Não dá pra ficar aqui debaixo não, irmão. Você tá louco, pai?
Como é que tá quente,
Ei.
irmão? É que não dá pra ver na câmera, tio.
Deixa eu falar pra você.
Olha aqui, irmão, um mormaço que tá saindo daqui.
Hã?
Quentura. Tá sentindo?
Irmão, que é um calor. Rapaz do céu, ó. A boneca tá do mesmo jeito.
Cadê a boneca, Bia? O que foi? Cadê a boneca? Cadê a boneca? Tava aqui agora, pô. Tava ali, irmão, ó. Pô, cadê ela, mano? Não sei. Meu Deus, mano. Luan. Júlio, ele! Ai! Ai! Ela! Ai, 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 ai! Ai! Bati, eu caí! Nossa, mano! Bati na mesa, Pia! Ai! Luan! Ai!
Filma aqui, Júlio! Filma aqui, Júlio! Filma!
Sai, sai!
Sai daí, sai daí, sai daí, Pia! Sai daí!
Ela tá falando, irmão! Ela tá falando! Ai, ai, ai! Luan!
Fica aí.
Isso é impossível, Luan! Como que ela passou por ali, irmão? Ela não passou por ali! Hã?
Peraí.
Cadê ela, Luan? Vai sozinho não, irmão.
Dá a câmera aí.
Ai.
Nossa, a boneca tá aqui! Ela voltou aqui, Júlio! Eu tô falando pra você, irmão! Ela voltou aqui!
Para de graça, mano.
Hã? Olha aqui! Olha aqui!
Meu Deus do céu, mano.
Vou sair daqui. Segura.
Deus, parceiro, que é isso, Luan?
Segura.
Por que ela voltou aí, irmão?
Once I said the doll can teleport, you should have already expected some corny footage. Because if I said it moves, that would have been a completely different scenario. But come on, do you really think we can believe that the doll stood right in front of you? Then once you took a step back, it disappeared. I wouldn't buy that unless you bought me, then we could negotiate. If you're not watching this video the proper way, I think you will not find any joy going through the clips because this list has some heavy reliance on sounds, which means you need to use some earphones. That's the lamest excuse I have heard in weeks for a poor list of scary clips. But come on man, not all videos have to be about chairs flying and doors slamming. Some videos are just about how terrifying the atmosphere is. Now we have a new guy on the channel named Kuro. Are you seduced yet? I've got some new man right here. Hiro is on his way to experience one of the most chilling nights of his life. Was the weather cold that day and he forgot to bring his jacket? Yeah, and he also slipped by accident, falling into a cold ice river. Don't be so foolish. He was on his way to an abandoned hotel that is said to be haunted. As explained by the person who messaged him about the place, there have been cases of apparitions inside, especially in room 300. Why room 300, you may ask? Well, why do you think I can answer every question you throw at me? But I think there have been some bodies found there, and maybe they were in room 300. Then you did have an answer. Why did you lie? I had to say so I could protect you from living nonsense. Tiro drove there. How shockingly scary. We thought he walked there. Yeah, it's terrifying nonetheless. He first had to look around, both outside and inside. The wind seemed to be a little off that night, creating some weird spooky rustling sounds. But it got all messed up when he started hearing some sounds and bangs on the wall. He felt as if he was being chased. But at the end, he didn't know what he had missed. When playing back the footage, he found out who was spying on him.
失礼します。誰もこんな。すごい大きなテレビがありますね。当時のことを考えるとだいぶお金持ちだったんでしょうか。いや、ここ一人で来るもんじゃないぞ。なんだ、風か。 こんなに綺麗に残るもの。待って、この油めっちゃ新しくないか。あんま汚れてないんやけど。でも2012年4月4日までになってるな。保存状態がめちゃくちゃいいな。何今の。誰かおるんか。多分ここいると思うんですよね。霊なのか人なのかは分からないんですけど、さすがにシャレになってないです。なんかパキパキ聞こえる。では早速なんですけど、スピリットボックスを使ってみます。さすがに怖いですね。なんか聞こえた。なんか今一瞬、なんだ今の声が聞こえた。ちょっと待って。今思いっきり聞こえた。こっちの方から聞こえた。やっぱ誰かおるわ。誰かおる。じゃあ片付け終わったんで、ちょっと様子だけ見に行って終わりにします。失礼しました。
This so-called female ghost was the one lurking in the dark at Kuro, but how did you know that? It could have been someone else. It could have even been a real person, and she has nothing to do with it. Fine, if that's what you want to believe. The next video is somewhere known to the community because I'm pretty sure I have seen it multiple times on different channels before, but nevertheless, we still haven't watched it on the best one out there, Spicy Horror. If my numbers were to speak and say something, it would make laughing sounds out of mockery. These two German dudes were heading to an abandoned palace where all the ghosts and demons were lurking in the dark, waiting for the right moment to strike, the moment when they encountered a human all by himself. Is that really it? Is that the background story of this so-called haunted palace? And who said it was haunted? I didn't make these claims. These two had no idea what was ahead of them. They were not expecting the outcomes. How terrifying. You think so? Because, in my opinion, they are the ones who should be fully aware of what would come from such a dangerous trip, especially that they had no information about the palace or even its security. Even their channel name is Unknown World. These guys know nothing, not even their names. That's why I couldn't find them. Once they arrived at the location and investigated around it, nothing odd seemed to be happening until that moment. What moment? The moment I received the message that my delivery had been canceled due to the delivery man not feeling it, and for these two, as they were walking the hallway, some stranger holding a knife, who was actually in the mood for some food, attacked them, but by luck, they escaped.
Kann nur von Spray an sein. Die aufs Dach oder so.
lassen wir die hier stehen?
Ja, weil sie die nicht wieder mitschleppen wollen. Das war... Was ist das, Alter? Raus, schnell raus. Raus.
Es war nur ein Typ und mein Kumpel, keine Ahnung, der ist...
That's why you should never go to investigate abandoned places without some sort of protection. Anything to defend yourself, even the one we use to prevent having kids. Not that far. This video is kind of interesting as it was recorded and published 12 years ago. So that's why it's interesting, because it was made back in 2011. Not truly, but you're not so off point. A dude who was alone in his house as his sister was somewhere else in California after she became ill. She got sick of her brother. Is he that annoying? Do you think I have his number and we hang out every week? I don't know if he was annoying or not. All I know is that she might have gotten the illness due to her brother's actions in the house, as he seems to have a dream to be one heck of a filmmaker in the future. But on what basis are you making these claims? Based on my ability to analyze personalities, so here he is, saying that he still hears the banging sound coming from the attic. Now, I don't know about you, but if my house had an attic and I started experiencing similar events, I would pack my stuff and leave the house on fire. The police may never find who was hiding after all, and selling the house might expose me, so no delays, just burn. But Julian had a better idea. Why doesn't he just go up and check? Simple math. So he did, and after getting there, he found some weird slimy material on the floor, followed by some scary screams. Before leaving the attic for good, one last shot at that creepy-looking face hiding in the dark.
Hi. It's been a long time since I made a video. The reason being so is because my sister down in California, I live in Washington, she became ill, and I had to go down for some time to be with her. She's better now. But since I've been back, nothing has changed. Hear that? I haven't been hearing the noises outside as much. And you hear that? Listen. Since I've been back, most nights I've been hearing noises in my attic. And tonight, the noises have been the worst. I haven't been in there yet. Kitty, what are you doing? Cat never goes up there unless it's freaked out. Kitty, what are you doing? I haven't been in the attic because I haven't had my camera, and I haven't really thought it's been worth going up there unless I actually have some way to document it. So, I need to change a chair. And I've been really on edge about even going up there at all because I've seen this thing too many times, and I've been lucky too many times to have not been physically hurt. It stopped. It stopped. to not surprise the thing. You know what, I'm hoping this is just, I don't know, a raccoon or... I'm thinking since I left, maybe the thing just all left also. Hello? 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 What the heck is this? What the heck is that? What the heck? What the heck is that? It's so slimy. Oh God. Oh my God. Hello? I think it's just a raccoon.
I don't understand how people only find out what was bugging them for so long when they make a video about it, and why these so-called creatures only hide in the attic, and how come they were able to stand living in a house knowing that there could be someone up there. It also feels as if they almost staged this whole thing. Almost, you say? Yeah, because I can't be so sure, just like I'm not so sure you have subscribed and watched the next video on screen.